Breaking news coming in from the front lines. It's February 15th, 2026, and another high-value Russian asset in Krasnodar has just erupted in a ball of fire. Now, this isn't just another strike. This is the latest kill in a silent, systematic hunt that's changing the very nature of modern conflict.
And let me tell you, the numbers we're seeing are absolutely staggering. In a stunning new report, the Security Service of Ukraine is claiming that in just one single year, a full 50% of Russia's entire modern fleet of Pantsir air defense systems have been destroyed.
To quote that report directly, they've been wiped off the map in a single year. This isn't just random attrition, we're talking about a targeted and, frankly, a brutally effective campaign against one of the world's most sophisticated weapon systems.
So how on earth did this happen? How did a $4 billion air defense network, Russia's supposed iron umbrella, get folded up so quickly? Who's behind it, and what does this mean for the future of warfare?
Today, we're going to break it all down for you. The weapon, the hunter, and the strategy that is literally rewriting the rulebook on air defense. And you're going to want to stay till the end because some shocking things I am going to reveal in this explainer. All right, let's get back to it.
Okay, so here's our roadmap. We'll kick things off by looking at the scale of the loss. Then we'll meet the beast itself, the Pantsir S1. From there, we'll uncover the elite SBU unit hunting them, break down their corridor strategy, analyze the devastating economic fallout, and finally, look ahead at what this all means for the future of drone warfare.
Okay, first up, let's really try to wrap our heads around the sheer scale of this. We're talking about billions with a B in advanced military hardware, just gone. And this isn't just a financial hit, it's a strategic catastrophe that has punched massive, gaping holes in Russia's air defense, leaving critical assets dangerously exposed.
So to really get why this campaign is such a huge deal, you've got to understand the target. So let's meet the beast, the Pantsir S1. This machine was supposed to be Russia's ultimate answer to the drone threat, their top-of-the-line drone killer.
The Pantsir is what's known as a point defense system. Think of it like this. Its job is to be the absolute last line of defense. If a cruise missile somehow slips past the long-range S-400s, the Pantsir is the bodyguard that's supposed to take it out just moments before impact. And just look at the hardware on this thing. It's an absolute monster. It's a hybrid, right? It's got 12 deadly surface-to-air missiles and two 30mm cannons that can just spit out 5,000 rounds a minute. No wonder it was nicknamed the meat grinder for its supposed ability to shred entire drone swarms.
And get this, each one of these systems costs a cool $20 million. So you see, losing even one is a massive blow, both financially and on the battlefield. Losing half the modern fleet, well, that's just almost unthinkable.
So who is the David to this Goliath? Well, the hunter in this story is the SBU's Center for Special Operations A, better known as Alpha Group. Now, these guys were traditionally an elite counterterrorism unit, but they have radically transformed themselves into the world's most lethal drone assassins.
And their tactic? It's brilliant. It's this deadly game of cat and mouse, using signals intelligence, or SIGINT. See, the Pantsir has to turn on its powerful radar to find incoming drones. But the second it does, that radar sends out this unique electronic chirp, and the Alpha Hunters, they're just waiting for it. The Pantsir's greatest strength becomes its fatal weakness. It's basically a homing beacon that broadcasts its own location, sealing its own fate. But here's the thing. These individual kills, they're just one piece of a much larger, and honestly, a much more devastating plan. This is all about the suppression of enemy air defenses, or SEAD. It's about methodically taking a sledgehammer to what was once a stone wall. And you don't have to take my word for it. Here are the SBU's own words on their objective. It's not just about racking up kills, it's about creating corridors. So picture Russia's air defense as a solid brick wall. Alpha isn't trying to fly over it. No, they're methodically smashing out specific bricks, the Pantsirs, to create these safe highways for other drones to fly right through. And the result of that? Well, that's why we're now seeing these absolutely mind-blowing deep strikes, like the recent one that hit a target 1,750 kilometers inside Russia. That drone didn't just get lucky. It flew through a corridor that the Alpha Hunters had already painstakingly cleared, one Pantsir at a time.
Okay, now let's talk about the fallout. Because the math behind this whole campaign, it is just devastating for Russia. And this goes way, way beyond the battlefield.
This chart right here tells a really brutal story. On one hand, you've got Russia's defense industry, which can pump out maybe 30 new Pantsir systems a year. But on the other hand, just in 2025 alone, they lost half of their entire modern fleet. You don't have to be a mathematician to see they are losing these things far, far faster than they can ever hope to replace them.
And believe it or not, it gets worse. Because of sanctions, Russia is really struggling to get the high-end computer chips and sensors needed for these sophisticated systems. I mean, they're reportedly having to cannibalize parts from older tech or buy unreliable components on the gray market. So even if they had the money, it could take up to 18 months just to replace a single destroyed unit. It's a logistical nightmare.
But here's the twist. This isn't a static conflict. It never is. As the hunter gets smarter, so does the prey. And this brings us right to the future of this campaign, a relentless technological arms race between the spear and the shield.
So Russia is rushing its new Pantsir S-1M into the field. It's loaded with 48 cheaper mini-missiles designed to counter drone swarms. But the SBU? They're already thinking 2 moves ahead. They're deploying drones with AI-powered terminal guidance. What does that mean? It means in the final seconds of its attack, the drone no longer needs a pilot. It visually identifies the Pantsir's shape and dives for the kill, making it totally immune to last-ditch electronic jamming. It's a constant chess match.
And really, when you step back and look at it all, the lesson from this campaign is pretty profound. It proves that in the age of the drone, no defense is perfect. No defense is absolute. Even the world's most advanced shield can be broken if the spear is smart enough.
Which leaves us with one final, really provocative question. Is this just a temporary advantage? Or has the SBU's Alpha unit found the ultimate cheat code for 21st century warfare?
This is just one front in a conflict that's changing by the day. To stay on top of it all and for more deep dives into the changing face of global conflict, make sure you subscribe to this channel.
Thanks so much for joining us. And be sure to check out the explainer that's popping up on your screen right now.